Hi Trumpets, it's Miss Weaver. Today I wanted to play for you numbers 1 through 5 in the book and go over a little bit about how we should be practicing these numbers. If you've been looking at the flute, the clarinet, or the saxophone lessons, I've just played them through. But for you, you get an extra added step that's super fun. You don't have to worry so much about fingers because you only have 3 that you have to push down, but we do have to worry about our embouchure and our aperture. So we're going to do a lot more buzzing on our instruments. The very first one, number 1, is E. So make sure you're sitting up straight, your feet are flat on the floor, you're holding your trumpet correctly, so these fingers are wrapped around, and then this hand, you have your thumb between the first and second valve, your pinky on top, and your fingers are curved over the valves, 1, 2, and 3, okay? E is on the bottom line, the first line of the staff, and it's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Number 1 sounds like this. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3, 4. You're done. How was your posture? Were you sitting up straight? Were your feet flat on the floor? Were you looking at the book and not at your fingers? All those sorts of things. Did you take a nice full breath? I'm actually going to move you, trumpets, to the other side of me just so that you can see what we're doing. You'll see my fingers a lot easier if you're on this side. Now I'm way too close to you, so I'll move away. You don't need to see that much of me. All right, good. Now we're all set, trumpets. Number 2, trumpets, is a new letter F. It's the bottom space number 1 of the staff. F is just first valve. Again, make sure that we're holding our instruments correctly. F is like this. Number 2 sounds like this. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3, 4. You're done. How was your breathing? How was your embouchure? Did you have a nice open space inside your mouth, like if there's an egg in there? Were you dropping your bottom lip to breathe? All those sorts of things. Was your sound steady? Did you have a steady stream of air like this? Or did you have a wobbly stream of air? We don't want the second one. That was because I didn't breathe. I didn't have a proper embouchure. I had some duck lips going on. We don't want any of that. Number 3 goes between E and F. So in the rest, use that time to think about the next note that you're going to play. So reading ahead in the music. Number 3 sounds like this. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 2, 3, 4. You're done. That's number 3. Number 4. Number 4 is new note G. It's on the the second line. It's on the second line. G is open. No valves. When you play this note, you might get 2 different pitches. If you're not getting the higher one, the one that we're supposed to get, blow faster air. If you're getting one that's too high than G, then blow slower air and make that aperture a little bit bigger. Faster air makes the aperture smaller. Slower air makes the aperture bigger. Number 4 sounds like this. Two, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. You're done. Notice I'm leaving my trumpet up for that last rest. That's because the piece isn't over yet, so we still have to keep our instruments up. Number 5 moves around on those 3 notes. Again, use the rest to think about what the next note coming up is, and so that your fingers can be in time. Number 5 sounds like this. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. You're done. So for all these exercises, numbers 1 through 5, think about how you're sitting, think about your embouchure, think about your steady stream of air. I said that we had something else fun to do, buzzing. Make sure that you can buzz these pitches. If you can buzz them, then you can definitely play them on your instrument. So the way that we buzz number 5 would be like this. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. You're done. When I buzzed, notice how I buzzed the pitches that they should be, so how they sounded. Then I would put my mouthpiece back in my instrument and I would play the exercise again. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. You're done. Happy practicing, trumpets.